Hello everybody and welcome to the Cellar Edition number 19.
19.
We're getting through them. Big number 20 next week or in 2 weeks time.
Big time.
We've got some big things planned for that one, but we're very excited to be here for number 19. Talk a little bit about some things that are coming up and also some bottles that we wanted to bring out. The Octomore 12 releases have just sort of started kicking into gear, and we wanted to bring a couple out to the cellar for everyone to have the chance to grab one. So in the cellar this week, we're focusing on the Octomore 12.1 and 12.2. The Octomore 12.1 is always kind of like the bread and butter of the Octomore series. It's the middle ground. It's the common denominator where everything else, all their other sort of experimentations all flow from. So always just ex-bourbon barrel, and they don't do anything too out of the ordinary in terms of barrel aging for this one.
Correct.
It's just kind of that medium to highlight that exceptional big Islay peat. So it's a really, really good one. And this year we think they particularly hit the nail on the head with this one.
So it's an amazing opportunity, the tasting we have in 2 weeks. To taste the whole range of the Octomores.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's going to be absolutely fantastic tasting.
Awesome tasting. So in the tasting, we're going to be going through the 12.1, the 12.2, which is Sauternes cask matured. It's very, very rich, fruity, as well as obviously the peat playing the sort of lead role in there, and another one that sort of pays homage to some of the like really legendary early Octomores that were aged in Sauternes casks.
Which actually, Bruichladdich has been the pioneer on using these alternative casks, and they've always been absolutely outstanding. So
that's going to be really good tasting up here in the Casa de Vino's lounge. So we look forward to having as many of you as possible up here. Already selling pretty quickly. There's only a handful of tickets left, so if you'd like to join us on the night, grab a spot because it's going to be very fun.
And unfortunately, for a lot of people that ask, we are not doing samples of these ones. There's very little stock that we have, and that will all be shared during the tasting. So sorry, this time we're not doing samples.
Won't be any sample packs, but the tasting's going to be fantastic. We'll have the team there. Andy's going to come in, and Jared as well, so it'll be really fun tasting in the Casa de Vino's lounge. Some samples for this week as well, Jose.
Ring-a-ding-ding.
I wanted to pull out a few very, very special things from the bar, as we always do. Just 4 samples to basically bring the bar to those who can't always get here. Why pull out just your everyday run-of-the-mill samples when we've got so much amazing stuff here? So I've pulled out some exceptional ones, and Jose, this Caroni 22-year-old, do you remember this from the tasting?
As you know, this Caroni didn't last much on our shelves. It pretty much all sold straight away.
Yeah, it's gone.
But we did keep a couple bottles aside for us for the bar, and of course, because we have a lot of new customers that cannot make it to our new venue. We're going to bottle a very few. How many are we bottling, Jonno? Maybe 5 or 6?
Just 4.
4 of them.
Only 4.
Okay, 4 samples for the first 4 people that get to purchase them. Caroni, 22-year-old, bottled by Berry Brothers for the Nectar in Belgium. As we all know, the Nectar is an outstanding bottler. Caroni, of course, the distillery. What else is much to say? It's traditional Navy style, big, deep rum.
And just rarer and rarer to try every day. So it's worth giving a roll. In terms of on the whiskey front for a sample, I thought I'd bring out a bit of a Casa de Vino's favourite. For those who have done a tastings with us in the past, you might have tried the Whisky Agency 2020 winter release Tomatin 30-year-old. It's absolutely stunning, super unctuous, bit of a fruit bomb as you kind of expect with those older Tomatins, but lots of complexity with it as well. It's a really, really stunning whiskey. So just 4 of those, Jose.
Well, I can't believe Jonno's giving away my Tomatin, to be honest. But this would be one of my favorite bottles of the winter releases. Everything you can expect from a big fruit-forward whiskey. Of course, we are sold out again of the full bottles of the Tomatin. Those ones went out pretty quickly. Once we open a bottle, they go. There will be a little bit to taste if you want to come to our lounge but I do not expect this to last maybe a couple more weeks, and that's pretty much it.
And those samples will be very much enjoyed wherever they go. It's a terrific whiskey, and another just 4 samples, particularly for those who can't come into the bar and spend as much time here because you're interstate or what have you. Great opportunity to get a little bit of what we do here. There's a really interesting tasting coming up next week. We've still got a very small amount of tickets left, and we can still get a pack out to you Australia-wide if you want to order it today or in the next day or so, but I wouldn't wait any longer than that. And that's the Redbreast St. Patrick's Day Eve tasting. Jose, basically going through the Redbreast range essentially for this one.
We're going through the Redbreast range, as you guys know. It could be our favorite current distillery for the widely available expressions that they have. It's absolutely sensational to get to try from the Luston on Age Statement 12 cask strength, 15 the Middleton Barry Crockett. And the 27-year-old, that's a very rare one, which is the batch 2, the one we are opening. So
these are just absolutely stunning whiskies. Really, really exceptional, and
it's a fruit salad in a glass.
Fruit salad, right? And it's a really, really exciting opportunity. We're doing this one online, so it kind of gives everyone the opportunity, no matter where you are, to try them. Once the tasting's done as well, I don't think we'll have much left in these bottles, so
we'll keep them for the
it's just fruit.
And this one comes with a Kilkenny included on the price.
Kilkenny Irish Ale.
Yeah, Kilkenny Irish Ale included on the price. So it's a great tasting to taste some fantastic Irish whiskies, get an insight of this legendary distillery, which is Middleton.
And the Kilkenny's got a little ball in the bottom as well, so once you've finished it, if you've got a table tennis table, you can cut that open and you've got yourself a ball. So 2 birds with 1 stone, Jose. Absolutely. It's going to be an awesome tasting, so I'm really looking forward to that one.
And as a last minute thing, we got kind of a little surprise. So our Double Tiki Whiskey Company tasting sold out. But we have decided to release a few of these little 50 ml replicas of the original bottles for sale. So,
these are.
What else is to say? What we have: Macallan, 28 years old.
There's a wild lineup here. Springbank
19 sherry cask.
Islay 25-year-olds. It's a huge range, and we're pretty excited. It's a bit of a cellar exclusive to be able to offer you guys a couple to purchase. And the best thing is they're official sort of boutique-y smaller bottles. But it means that you don't have to compete to a whole bottle in some cases. $20 you can get an actual official little bottle and have a sample at home. So that's very, very cool. And we're yet to jump into the tasting of all of these.
And particularly for the legendary kind of style drums, like buying a Macallan 28 years old or a Springbank 19 years old. I would say you don't need to open a big bottle which oxidizes and everything. You can drink one and save another one for another time and another one. So it's a pretty good deal to have official bottlings that they have been sealed properly and or just a piece of history. Well, I don't know for how long we're going to be able to have Springbanks available with those specs or Macallans available that are affordable. So
that's right. So just the one last thing as well before we jump off for the Cellar Edition 19. Whisky Abbey 2021 has been announced. Jose, the dates?
12th and 13th of November. And it's going to be a bigger event than ever. This is going to be a lot of fun. We have already confirmation of several more exhibitors than last year. We're going to have, I would say, in the close to 600 bottles for tasting, food trucks, bars outside, beer garden, a full day to enjoy. We have a few aces under our sleeve, so we haven't disclosed that, and we won't until it's time, and it will sell out.
Well, I'm looking forward to that one, Jose, and we'll keep everyone updated throughout the year as that one comes to pass. Thanks everyone for tuning into the Cellar Edition number 19. We'll see you for number 20 because we've got some very fun things in store. Everybody have an amazing couple of weeks, and we'll see you soon.
See you
Bye.
guys.